Hello, good day and welcome to my channel. Now the question here says, find the value of x in the diagram below. Now if you look at this diagram, you see that this is a right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle. Because of the box that we have here, shows that this angle is 90 degrees. That's what this box signifies. So this is 90 degrees. So once you have a right angle triangle where one of these sides is already 90, then the sum of the other two sides will add up to 90, because the total sum of angle in a triangle is 180. So we already have one side as 90. So the remaining two sides will add up to 90. So if this is 40, then this angle will be 90 minus 40, because the two of them have to add up to 90. So 90 minus 40 will give us 50. That shows that this angle here is 50 degrees. 50 degrees. Now that we have this as 50, let's look at this other smaller triangle. The two marks here shows that these two lines are the same. So when you have a triangle that the two lines are the same, that triangle is called an isosceles triangle. So an angle that has two of its sides equal are called isosceles triangles. So this is an isosceles triangle, and in an isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal. That's the angle that are at the bottom of that triangle. So these two base angles of this isosceles triangle, they are equal because the two lines here are also equal. So if we are taking this, let's take this as angle A. If this one is angle A, then this will also be angle A, because the base angle of an isosceles triangle are equal. Now, looking at this triangle as a whole, you agree with me that the sum of angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So I'm going to say A plus 2x is equal to 180 degrees, because the total sum of angle in a triangle is 180. So A plus 2x add up to 180. So this simplifies to A plus A is 2A, and then plus 2x is equal to 180 degrees. So I'll be having 2A is equal to 180 minus 2x. When this 2x goes to that side, it becomes negative 2x. So for me to get A, I can simply divide both sides by 2. Dividing this side by 2 give me 180 minus 2x all over 2. So this is the value of A. So if I decide to reduce this fraction or separate this fraction into two fractions, I'll have A to be given to me as 180 over 2. That means for you to separate a fraction like this into two different fractions, you divide each of the term in the fraction by the denominator. So 180 over 2 will give me 90. Then the sign here is minus. And then 2x over 2. The 2 will cancel 2 and I'll be left with x. So this fraction here in a different form is also equal to this. What I just simply do was to separate them into two different fractions. That means this 180 divided by 2 gave me 90, and then this 2x divided by 2, and I'm left with x. So our angle A is equal to 90 minus x. That is the value of A here. But if you also look at this line now, you see that this is a straight line. This is a straight line, and we have at the same point on this straight line, at this point we have three angles, 50 degrees, angle A, and 5x. So when you have angles on a straight line, don't forget the angles must be on the same point, but they'll be separated by lines on the same point on that line. So these three angles here add up to 180. Sum of angle on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So whether there are two angles or three or more angles, provided they are at the same point on a straight line, separated by lines on that point. So once you have a situation like that, the sum of all the angles at that point on the straight line add up to 180. So 50 degrees plus A plus 5x will give us 180 degrees. So I can simply write that here. I'll say 50 degrees plus angle A. Angle A is 90 minus x. So I'll write it as 90 minus x. And then plus the 5x there, that is the third angle. Everything should give us 180. Sum of angle on the straight line add up to 180. 50 plus 90 will give me 140. And then negative x plus 5x, that should give me 4x, positive 4x. And that is equal to 180. So if I continue from there, you agree with me that 4x can be left on this side and is equal to the 180. 140 goes to that side, becomes negative. This is 180 here. The 140 becomes minus 140 when it comes to this side. So I have 4x is equal to 180 minus 140 is 40. So I divide both sides by 4. So when I divide this side by 4, I'll be left with x. And then when I divide this 40 by 4, it will give me 10. So the value of x in this question, in this problem, is 10 degrees. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you have not done so before. And if you have any question, ask in the comment section. And don't forget to like and share this video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.